All right. Okay, let me test something here real quick. Okay, this game still really doesn't appreciate it when you try to tab out. Okay then. Yeah, Joe Thunny's on the list, Wiggy. Joe Thunny is on the list. I don't know if he's my number one, but I would be open to it. Okay, VZ on. Probably Brandon Scherf.
Hello, what number can I dial for you?
I'm sorry to disturb you, miss. Can you connect me to the Elysee 1528? I want to speak to Sophia Blake.
Right away, sir. There is no answer, sir. Call back later.
Ah, it is you again.
How is Mrs. Loiseau involved in this case? I really don't understand. Is she a witness? Is she a suspect? Can she be trusted?
Madame Loiseau may be a little eccentric, but she is our best client. She has been living in the Hotel Orphée for many years now.
Mrs. Loiseau would not be a bit, how shall I put it, nutty? Not many people would dare claim that they can sense evil. In any case, I certainly would not.
Nonsense and superstition. Any evil presence here is definitely human. People can be gruesome. Good. Well, if it's all right with you, I have a lot of work to do. Goodbye, sir.
That's a good question, Drop Top. I don't know off the top of my head.
Sir?
Hey, KP.
The police have a suspect. I saw the inspector's report. What do you know about the man who spent the entire evening by the window?
That is certainly true. He was here on the night of the murder.
And he stayed there alone for the whole evening.
Now let me think. I saw him chatting for a while with Malay.
Did you see this man with the whites?
I have never seen the whites, under any circumstances. There's no way I would have noticed them with that man.
Who is this Malay?
Theo Malay. Works at the Orphée. He's a lout.
Why is he a lowlife?
He likes to bet, and when you do, you have to pay your gambling debts. It's a vicious circle. Malay is a bona fide
No,
con-
Drop Top. Snacks is not available tonight, so no EU4 tonight. I'm on my own tonight.
Did you notice whether Malay gave any money to this man?
No. It's the man who gave the money to Malay. I remember, it was cash.
Until what time did the man stay?
Now let's see if I can remember. He
Chase, we're gonna
at around
rebuild the
8
left
PM,
side, I
took a
think.
seat by the window, and dashed off just before the storm broke, at around 11 p.m.
Did you see what direction he went when he left?
I don't know. You cannot see outside from in here. You'd better check at the Orphée. Petit, the receptionist, would probably know. He was on duty that night.
And do you know where I might find this Malay?
Malay hangs out at the Alambic, a bistro in the 14th district. That is where he gambles away his wages.
The whites never came to the cafe.
I would know for sure. A pair of Americans outside the tourist season are pretty conspicuous. But if you want to be sure, check at the Orphée's
Oh yeah,
receptionist.
KP? Oh.
Maybe they would know.
So these two men may have no connection to the whites' murder.
Sorry, but this is your investigation, not mine. I can only tell you the facts. Nothing more.
Mariners are trying to keep things within, I guess.
Could you give me a description of this mysterious character?
You could draw him? That's really neat. I'll give you a description right now. He was tall, very tall, heavy, black mustache, square-faced, and dreadful eyes. Threatening even. A tough guy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're just trying to keep things very close to the chest, which is not the worst thing. I don't hate it.
You again! Sir, I have nothing more to say to you.
That's not the room I'm interested in. Anyway, the door's
Hello.
locked.
Better. Hey, Insidious.
Of course the door is locked. The front desk clerk is hardly likely to open it for me. I must find a way to get in.
back later. I need to rest.
It doesn't even seem like you would have to be a good offensive coordinator to understand that your guys need to get open. Like, I don't even understand how a bad offensive coordinator allows their players to just never get open. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. They've made it easier and easier and easier for offensive players to get open in this day and age. It's just crazy. Yeah, I saw that, Tumbo, but now they're saying that Schottenheimer's going to come back. I just don't understand how you can do that. How can you throw Schottenheimer under the bus and then say we plan on bringing everybody back? Like, isn't the party kind of over?
Hey, cutie. We've not seen you in ages.
Berenice, what a surprise. Look, I'm in a bit of a hurry. Do you know a certain Théo Mallet?
No. But surely the owner does. You're lucky he's in right now. Hulot knows everyone, you know.
You're as charming as ever.
I mean, I guess the counterpoint would be, why would you say you're going to get rid of somebody until you're sure you do?
Right. I've got to run too, cutie.
Yeah, until you're sure you have a replacement for him.
See you soon,
You
okay?
may as well pretend you're going to keep him until you know you're going to get rid of him for sure.
You know my address. Come up and see me sometime. Ciao.
Ciao.
What is wrong with her arms? Is she a marionette? Hello, what happened?
Come on, let's see that hot hand of yours.
Queen and her 3 sisters.
Oh no, are you doing it on purpose or what? 3 of a kind. You beat my 3 aces. Right, I've had it. I'm off.
Hulot, you're not going now, are you? Not when I was about to relieve you of your car?
Don't start, Mallet. Do not think that you can get away with things just because you have settled your bar tab. Why, it is McPherson. Hey, McPherson, come over here.
McPherson? Who is that?
Another American in Paris who is broke. Let me introduce you. McPherson, let me introduce Théo Mallet.
Hi.
Right, I will leave you two. I have work to do.
Hi.
No, it's not like CR is the problem with Wilson. It is kind of annoying. It's just something that wears on you. It's not the reason why he's playing bad.
I get the feeling I've seen you before somewhere. Have you ever been to New York? Oh, no, Mac. I'm so absent-minded sometimes. The jacket. The Orphée. You're a doorman at the Orphée.
If you are interested in the suit, I will give you a good deal. As far as I'm concerned, it is ancient history.
I bet you know all the hotel's comings and goings. Its little secrets, its clientele.
You are looking for an informer who can fill you in on what is going on at the Orphée, right?
A few days ago, something happened at the Orphée. Something truly awful. As you probably know, an American couple was found dead there. Murdered. I'm reliably informed you were on duty that night. You even had a drink in the cafe next door, the Nantes, with someone suspicious. maybe even the murderer himself. Does that mean anything to you?
Find someone else. Frankly, I have nothing to say.
You deny having met any man with a mustache at the Nantes Cafe on the night of the murder. Yet you were seen there.
Oh, wow.
Did I hear right? You are calling me a liar? Well, the liar bids you farewell. Good day to you, sir. You again. I get the feeling you have got the hots for me.
Well, Malay, remember anything yet?
What a leech. I've got nothing more to say to you, Mr. McPherson.
Gus McPherson? Long time no see, old boy.
I've traded in my brushes for Sherlock Holmes' magnifying glass. It's a good case, Hillel. A real investigation with dead bodies and everything.
And here I was thinking you had turned into an honest soul.
Hillel, I have a small problem. There's this lock I've mislaid the key to. Would you know of a way I could open it without damaging anything?
That and a few sticks of dynamite should set you up for that bank job, right? Seriously, Mac, why would I be carrying all that stuff? Do I look like a hardware store?
Oh, you know, there's no mischief involved. It's just for a friend who needs a helping hand.
Illegal or not, I am not the one doing it, so... Okay, Mac, I will help you. But in exchange, I want you to do me a small favor. A little job. Do not worry, it is nothing risky. I know you are good at this kind of thing. This painting is a reproduction, and here is the real thing. Do you notice any differences?
Hey, I'm not trying to stir up any trouble, but do you know this Malay guy very well?
He turns up occasionally here and there. I cannot tell you more than that, professional secrets and all.
Spare us your convictions for once, Hillel. I need to know if this Malay is really the guy I'm looking for. He's a doorman in a chic hotel in the 8th district, the Orphée, right?
Look, you have no problem communicating with people, Mac, right? Why don't you ask Malay what his job is? I don't want to get involved in all this.
If you did know him well...
Yes, Drop
you would
Top,
have
I played the
noticed
first
something
two. I haven't
He's
played the
mixed up
third
in
one yet.
something. Some sort of shady money.
I
You
will
are
play the
paying,
third.
McPherson. If I tell you to leave me alone, leave me alone. He claims to have inherited a pile of money. The rest does not interest me.
Well, Hillel, I see you're working as much as ever. Long days spent twiddling your thumbs. Running a bistro is the life of Riley, right?
I'd like to see you running a bistro, McPherson. Customers to satisfy, friends, budding talents, art
Sam
critics,
Dog,
nosy
it's
cops,
a detective
soirees to
game.
organize, exhibits to prepare. I don't even have time to work on my fresco anymore. And then there are all the other little things, a favor here and there. Fall is always like that, a little slow.
Hey, Daniel, I'm doing good. Yeah. JS, he also said one thing we need to do in 2021 is run the ball more.
You mean you have other incomes aside from the Alembic? Aren't these other sources of revenue a little risky?
You know, Paris is the center of the art world. Someone's got to organize all that.
You're not much help, Hillel, but I understand. You don't want to reveal any secrets that may be too compromising.
I know. What a surprise! Back already.
I won't bother you any longer, Hillel, but make sure I can still reach you. I may need you sometime soon.
Goodbye, McPherson. Be careful.
This is a point-and-click game. It's very old. The random stuff you pick up on Steam. Is this dude dead? What the hell? I can't even imagine not being done with Schottenheimer at this point. Or Carol.
You again. I get the feeling you have got the hots for me.
Well, Mallet, remember anything yet?
What a leech. I've got nothing more to say to you, Mr. McPherson.
Maybe, Daniel. I mean, I know one Steelers fan who says the Tebow game broke him. And he doesn't even get mad when the Steelers embarrass themselves anymore. Because he's kind of given up until Tomlin gets fired. Hey, linebacker. Soxy, maybe next year's the year. I mean, you know, if it doesn't happen soon, it's never going to happen.
What a surprise. Back already.
Sam Dog, he doesn't have trade value.
So there's the job done, quick as you like. Take your paintings back, Udo. I've finished. Better check in case I've missed out any details.
Hey, Mac, come on. You've hardly found any mistakes.
My cat's breath smells like cat food. I don't know, Sam. It just depends on the money. He might be really cheap again. I don't know. It's not like he set the world on fire. He may very well not have anybody interested in him. I don't know what David Moore is going to ask for. He did not have a bad season, though, so I could see a scenario in which I would be interested in having him back. Hi, Ninja Boy. Players like David Moore get screwed if the salary cap goes up. Or down. Wait a minute, some of these are false positives. You can click anywhere. Yeah, okay. Ninja Boy, this is just a point-and-click game. Yeah, linebacker, I agree. I don't think you can keep both. I really don't. Insidious, it's probably Earl. I think it's Earl.
What a surprise! Back already.
No Among Us today.
So there's the job done. Quick as you like. Take your paintings back, Hillel. I've finished. Better check in case I've missed out any details.
Hey, Mac, come on. You've hardly found any mistakes.
Wish I knew how many total mistakes there were. Yeah, Ninja Boy, I haven't updated. I will update when I get my new computer, but until then I have no reason to. Oh my god, this is actually hard. Ooh. Maybe Insidious. I've done things like that before. I did the all-decade team. El Homo. Hey, Lance.
What a surprise! Back already.
So there's the job done.
Let's
Quick
see if
as you
that was
like.
good.
Take your paintings back, Hillel. I've finished. Better check in case I've missed out any details.
That is almost it, McPherson.
Almost it? Alright. So there's probably like one or two more. Oh my god. This is so hard. Homer? Who is Homer? My name is Guy Incognito. Come on, there's probably like one more. There's probably like one more. Oh.
What a surprise! Back already.
So there's the job done. Quick as you like. Take your paintings back, Hillel. I've finished. Better check in case I've missed out any details.
All right.
I won't bother you any longer, Hillel. But make sure I can still reach you. I may need you sometime soon.
Goodbye, McPherson. Be careful.
Of course the door is locked, and the front desk clerk is hardly likely to open it for me. I must find a way to get in. Of course the door is locked, and the front desk clerk is hardly likely to open it for me. I must find a way to get in.
Come on. Okay, I think I know what I need to do here. Hey, Green Earth, how's it going? Alright, come on. Hey, Aiden. Yeah, I saw that, Tumbo. Like, it's one thing to think that, but you shouldn't be saying that where everybody can see it. He basically got mad at people who say that he was only good because Dunlap got traded to Seattle, which right now I don't think anybody can contest that. Like, it's pretty clearly the case. Fucker. Yeah, Tumbo, I definitely would. I think that's actually a trivial. Honestly, if we cut him this offseason, I would not be that mad about it. Although, I think he deserves a little bit of credit. Hey, Jack. Well, actually, Tumbo, no dead money if you cut him. It's not impossible to... It's not costly to cut him at all. Maybe we can get Clowny for the vet minimum. Yeah, Tumbo, I definitely will. I'm probably going to do more than one. Believe me. It'd be very weird if I didn't. If I didn't make a video like that, I'm probably dead.
Like black hair dye.
Memes. Okay. God damn it. Okay, so.
Looks like black hair dye.
Yeah, Tombo, I agree, but that doesn't have to be, but that's just something I'm willing to live with. It's just me thinking, like, you know, there have been other great receivers in NFL history who did not have great hands. He's just going to have to work harder to overcome it. No glasses, small dark eyes. No glasses.
Sir?
Do you recognize this man?
No, it's definitely not him. Looks nothing like him.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Tombo, people are going to have very off-the-wall takes right now. The season just ended in a disappointing way. People are going to be a little crazy right now.
That's not the room I'm interested in. Anyway, the door's locked. It's an engagement ring. How romantic. The engraving inside says, "To Faye with love." Who's Faye?
See you later, linebacker.
Great. The secret agent reappears. Strange lot, you Americans.
I don't
swear.
know, Tumbo. That's not true. There's no way that's true.
Goodbye.
Yeah, right. Goodbye.
Honestly, all he had to do was not throw the pick six, and we may very well have won. So that's not even close to being true.
Good evening, sir. Welcome to Sioux Alexander. Can I do anything for you, sir?
Your establishment has been recommended to me for its outstanding menu. Can a table be reserved? Near to a fountain, if possible.
How unfortunate. We have no more tables available this evening. Perhaps you would like to come back tomorrow, although we don't open till 7 o'clock tomorrow, sir. Early next week would be the best. I'm so sorry, sir, but, you know, our medieval specialties are very much in demand at the moment. Today's recommended dish is wild boar and barley beer, served in the Lutes style.
He read the situation poorly. He owns at least some of that. Well, it wouldn't, if not for the pick six, maybe we go score on that drive. And then there were the other passes he threw that should have been picked off, like the one where he overthrew Disley. Now, he got away with that one, but he threw several inaccurate passes in the general area of shitty Jacob Hollister. No! What? Okay, Quit. Alright, I'll be right back. Yeah, Darkstroke. Hollister is just the definition of a replacement level player, and you don't need to be paying him $3.5 million. You get away with paying somebody $1 million and get about the same stuff that you do from Hollister. Just do that. I don't understand. Like, we made a great decision on Jacob Hollister. We paid him basically nothing to get half-decent production out of him, but then we decided to give Hollister 4 times as much as we gave David Moore. That down 3. Okay, nothing here.
Come in. I am very busy, sir. You should speak to Inspector Lebrun for more detailed information.
Hello, what number can I dial for you?
I'm sorry to disturb you, miss. Can you connect me to the Elysee, 1528? I want to speak to Sophia Blake.
Right away, sir. There is no answer, sir. Call back later.
Can't do that.
Hello, what number can I dial for you?
Forgive me, miss. I seem to have misplaced
That's
the
actually
number.
better than I expected,
all the
Money
same.
Settle.
If you want to talk to someone, you will need their number. Glad to be of service, sir. Goodbye.
Here, the Yank is back.
I have something to show you. Do you recognize this man?
Nah.
square face, short straight hair, flat medium-sized ears. Flat, medium-sized ears. Okay. Yeah, losing Molden is pretty crushing.
What a surprise! Back already.
I won't bother you any longer, Hillel. But make sure I can still reach you. I may need you sometime soon.
Goodbye, McPherson. Be careful.
Money's Huddle, not exactly surprising now, is it? Alabama is the Death Star. They can't help it.
Ah, it is you again.
Thanks to you, I've been able to draw up a portrait of a potential suspect. It's not perfect, but I think that with this, we are onto something. Now all we have to do is show it to the police.
That crafty devil with the mustache. Then he is the culprit.
Just 1 minute, Mr. Petit. I never said this man was guilty. I don't even know his name.
With those killer's eyes, there can be no mistake. Good. Well, if it's all right with you, I have a lot of work to do. Goodbye, sir.
Sir, aren't you on a case?
Yeah, there are certainly some years, though, when the game can at least be competitive. This year was not one of those years, which isn't surprising given all the COVID crap. But it was a farcical season anyway, so whatever. Alabama's clearly the best team in the country. It's not close. So, yeah.
That's not the room I'm interested in. Anyway, the door's locked. That's not the room I'm interested in. Anyway, the door's locked.
Come back later. I need to rest.
find a way. The hell? Huh. Yeah, Money's Huddle, I don't know. I mean, we should have lost 2 games last year. We got very lucky to win 1, and we almost got ridiculously lucky to win all of them, but I don't know. I didn't feel like the team was that good. We probably should have lost to Oregon State, honestly. You could make a decent argument that we played Oregon State pretty evenly, at least. Yeah, that's true too, but I mean, is it really? I don't buy it. There has to be more than one clue in here.
Whew.
Oh.
Smells like ether, only stronger. And my head is spinning. No, Money Subtle, I don't think so.
There's supposed to be a key.
Whew. Smells like ether, only stronger. My head is spinning.
God damn it! Oh well. Tumbo, not right now. I'm trying to figure this out. I'll watch it later. Well, yeah, Schottenheimer's bad. Obviously, he's been bad his whole career outside of a handful of games over the last 3 years that he hasn't been able to sustain. That doesn't mean Wilson gets excused for the mistakes that he's making. Deshaun Watson has the most idiotic front office coach combo in NFL history, maybe with Bill O'Brien, and he had a great year. And that was with some of the season being played under a freaking interim head coach.
You again! Sir, I have nothing more to say to you.
In an ideal world, every player and coach on the team would focus on what they need to do better.
Sir, aren't you on a case?
I mean, forget about what somebody else needs to do better, because whatever it is, they probably do need to do it better. But worry about what's in front of you. Not really, Money Settle.
Great. A secret agent reappears. Strange lot, you Americans, I swear.
Still can't do anything here.
Goodbye.
Yeah, right. Goodbye. Not so fast, buddy. If you're after the inspector, you have to see me first. Great. A secret agent reappears. Strange lot, you Americans, I swear.
Still can't do nothing, huh?
Goodbye.
Yeah, right. Goodbye.
Here, the Yank is back.
I have something to show you. Do you recognize this man?
Nah.
What a surprise. Back already.
I won't bother you any longer, Ulo. But make sure I can still reach you. I may need you sometime soon.
Goodbye, my
Money's
person.
Huddle, I'm
Be
skeptical.
careful.
The Pac-12 is never going to get any respect because of how crappy a conference it is, so you have to be perfect in the Pac-12 if you want to get into the playoff, man. You have to be perfect. And that's so hard to do. Much as I hate to say it, we need a team like Oregon or USC to win the Natty.
Come in. I am very busy, sir. You should speak to Inspector Lebrun for more detailed information.
Okay. Kind of a... Yeah, Heward needs to be given every opportunity. Ryan, because I don't like it? Because it sucks?
Sir, aren't you on a case?
Trying to show you something, numbnuts.
Sir?
Can you identify this man?
Yes, maybe. Yes, that's him.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I mean, it just blows my mind how simple concepts just are so foreign to him.
You again! Sir, I have nothing more to say to you.
I cannot believe Pete is even entertaining the possibility of keeping him next year. His acceptance of mediocrity is just the frickin'... It's so aggravating. What happened to always compete?
Here, the Yank is
How
back.
are you always going to compete?
I have something to show you.
With this
Do you recognize
trash?
this man?
I know, JS. How serious can you take it at this point? Like, what does Carol bring to the table anymore? I truly don't know.
That's all very well. But how am I going to find that man now? He'll never come back to the Alembic.
I knew the Yanks were strange, but to talk to yourself out loud, and in French to boot?
Some are stranger than others.
See you soon.
Hello, what number can I dial for you?
I'm sorry to disturb you, miss. Can you connect me to the Elysee, 1528? I want to speak to Sophia Blake.
Right away, sir. There is no answer, sir. Call back later.
Great. The secret agent reappears.
JS.
Strange lot, you
That's a good
Americans,
question,
I
man.
swear.
I have some fabulous new information on the Orphe case.
That's a valid point, JS. I think he might.
Here, look.
Or at least it would make sense to. I don't know if he will, admittedly.
My God. I do not believe it. Let me warn Inspector Lebrun immediately.
Do you recognize him? Wait, do you know who he is? You.
Eloin? Jacques Eloin? It's impossible.
Eloin. The name rings a bell. If only I could see that vision again. Control that vision. If only...
The inspector would like to see you immediately.
Come in, dear sir, come in. Special Agent McPherson, American Secret Service. What do you want from us?
I don't have time to waste either, Inspector. I've got some news on the White case.
I'm listening, McPherson. Go on, fire away.
I have a portrait of a suspect who may very well be the guilty party.
Where is this portrait from, McPherson?
In fact, it is your mysterious visitor. He was seen by witnesses. I drew this portrait from their descriptions.
And where did you find the witnesses, McPherson?
Taking statements is part of my work as a detective. Loosening tongues, looking in the right places, talking to the right people.
Interesting. Our work is very similar. There is just one problem, huh? You are interfering with our investigation, McPherson.
I am trying to help you, Inspector.
Okay, let's say I agree to work with you. What do you want to know?
The portrait. You say you know who it looks like. That means he's a known criminal. He has a record. Who is it?
Jacques Eloin. He's a private eye, an ex-cop. He lives in the 11th district, and he is in big trouble.
The White case. Why don't you give me more information? The public could help you, and you could use this portrait to officially issue a description of a wanted person.
You are very naive, Mr. McPherson. This man is incredibly dangerous. Our specialist, Dr. Kaufner, has informed us that the ritualistic nature of this murder could provoke severe psychosis in the mind of the public. Like in London at the turn of the century.
He's killed again? Who's dead?
Theo Mallet, the former doorman at the Orphée. Do you know him, Mr. McPherson?
I talked to him last night. It was he, Mallet. Mallet fled as I was showing him the portrait of the suspect.
What you are telling me only serves to prove his guilt. Now you have what you want. Make yourself scarce. I need to think. Goodbye, McPherson. Can't you see I'm busy? Come back later, McPherson.
It would be better if you spoke to Inspector Lebrun directly. I will show you
He's
in
got
immediately.
nothing more to say to me.
I do not want to be mixed up in all this. No thanks, it's not for me. Way too complicated.
All right, you shit. Let's go. Let's go. I will be right back, guys. Give me a minute. All right.
No one here. Locked, obviously. What else did I expect? Looks like there's nobody in there. I need to find a way to take a look around. Locked, obviously. What else did I expect? Looks like there's nobody in there. I need to find a way to take a look around.
You again! Sir, I have nothing more to say to you.
Sir, aren't you on a case?
That's not the room I'm interested in. Anyway, the door's locked.
Come back later. I need to rest.
Oh, what the hell? I gave you a whole damn day, biatch. I don't like you. God!
Come in. I am very busy, sir. You should speak to Inspector Lebrun for more detailed information.
Good evening, sir. Welcome to Alexander. Can I do anything for you, sir?
Your establishment has been recommended to me for its outstanding menu. Can a table be reserved? Near to a fountain, if possible.
How unfortunate. We have no more tables available.
But it's been a
this
day.
evening. Perhaps you would like to come back tomorrow, although we don't open till 7 o'clock tomorrow, sir. Early next week would be the best. I'm so sorry, sir, but, you know, our medieval specialties are very much in demand at the moment. Today's recommended dish is white boar and barley beer, served in the Lutes style.
Hey, Jack. How's it going? No, Jack. I've never played any hockey game. Not seriously, anyway.
McPherson, here again? You've got back your taste for life.
This time, Lugo, I think Malay really has done something shady. Has he been back since that night?
McPherson, you are wasting your time with Malay. He has not been in the Alembic since... Anyway, I already told you he's a stand-up kind of guy. He paid me what he owed, and that is all I care about.
You're not going to believe this, Hillel, but I've got a problem with a lock again. Would you have another set of lockpicking tools?
What am I, a locksmith? Do you really think I have this great supply of lockpicks or something? Really, Mac?
Yeah, David. Absolutely.
Hillel, you remember the guy who ran off the other night when I wanted to talk to him? Had you ever seen him in the Alembic before? That man is dangerous, Hillel. He's the prime suspect in this nasty murder.
No, JS, I don't. I don't,
Should
and
I know him?
I don't.
No.
I don't know why he would. If I were him,
but he did not seem too keen
I wouldn't
on
do it.
meeting you.
Unless I'm very much mistaken, Hillel, you were the last person to see Malay before he disappeared the other night. You don't just run off like that for no reason. Believe me, Malay has got something serious on his conscience. Maybe he's mixed up in this murder.
I will not say another word about Malay, but I am sure of one thing. He is not a killer.
I don't mean to go on, but it was very strange of Malay to run off like that. It really sets you thinking. In fact, I'm thinking about talking to the police about
will the defense improve? Bobby might drop off a cliff.
The guy who ran off seemed much more guilty. Maybe it has something to do with politics. He had a foreign look about him, this chap with his mustache. Try finding him.
But that doesn't explain why Malay ran off. There must be some reason. It can't be me, or he'd have run away as soon as I arrived.
McPherson, leave Malay alone. I saw his face when he ran out the back door. It was not guilt that made him run away. It was fear.
What do you know about my investigation, Albert?
Strangely, no one has said a word. Nobody cares, except your client, I imagine. The press has hardly mentioned it. Even the police have not really investigated with much conviction.
This murder has not hit the headlines. But you must know a bit more about it than you're letting on, Hillel. American tourists killed in their hotel room without so much as a clue? No papers, nothing? Have you got any leads?
All that I know comes from the papers, and that's all I want to know. As far as I am concerned, the matter is closed. Basta così.
I won't bother you any longer, Hillel. But make sure I can still reach you. I may need you sometime soon.
Goodbye, McPherson. Be careful.
Locked, obviously. What else did I expect? Looks like there's nobody in there. I need to find a way to take a look around. Letter of appointment. Signed Gregoire Dalpin.
Uh-oh.
But who are you? What do you want?
Gus McPherson, private detective. And who are you, madame?
Hortense Elouin, Jacques' mother. And now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
I'm looking for Elouin. I need to talk to him.
My son has disappeared. I don't know where he is. He's a good boy, you know. He would not hurt a fly.
Any idea where he may be hiding?
Hiding? I swear he's not here. Why would he hide? I've not seen him for several days. I have no idea where he is.
You're lying, Madame Elouin. Tell me where I can find your son. I mean him no harm. On the contrary, I need to talk to him.
You do not want to harm him. Can I trust you? Please understand, Elouin has not done anything. He's afraid, that's all. He's not hiding, but he needs help. My son is up there. Follow me. He's upstairs. Just go on up.
Okay, that went pretty well.
Right. Jacques Elouin, I'm arresting you for the murder of Regis and Ruby White.
I'm innocent. I may have led the murderer to the Eatons, but I did not kill them.
The Eatons? What are you talking about?
It's a long story, but this is what happened. It was after a rather tiresome case. The story of adultery that ended badly. The husband had hired me because his wife has supposedly run off with the money. She told quite another story, of course. I will spare you the details. I came home shattered. During my absence, a certain De Alpin had come by about some employees who had swindled him. I knew that De Alpin was a banker and that there would be plenty of money in it when I was dead on my feet. So I told my mother to call him back and tell him to get lost. That's when she showed me the check. So, off I went again. My mom's place. She has gone out again and locked the door behind her.
Those dirty kids, they roll around in
Me
the
too,
mud.
JS. Me too.
And who scrubs? Old Muggins here.
Unless he wants to come back for very cheap, I do not want Shaq back. Shaq may be a pretty good player, but if that's how he plays in a contract year, I don't want to see him with a long-term deal.
Who are you? Can't you see I'm not here? If it's for the poor, I gave at the office.
Lovely day, isn't it? Say, can you give me the Eaton's room number?
The Eatons? What do you want from the Eatons? Are you a friend of theirs? You don't look the sort they would associate with.
You're the janitor? My name is zaknyfein. I'm a friend of the family. They're not often in Paris, so I thought I would pay them a visit.
It really is too much. They spend a month here and wham! Suddenly all the Parisian riffraff turns up. Your Eatons are not here.
It's a shame they're not in. What time are they expected back? I really need to speak to them. What if I wait for them? Is that okay with you?
Apex, I would only take
Wait
KJ
for
back
them?
if he's cheap.
I've been waiting for 3 days now. They did not pay me for their room.
I'm sure we can figure something out for the room. Let me see it, and I'll pay the bill.
Are you trying to tell me how to do my janitor's job? Nobody's going up to that room while their belongings are still there. What kind of a pickle would I be in if they'd just gone away to the country for a week? These bloody rascals really want to drive me up the wall. I have a floor to scrub, so you with the mustache, clear off or I'll chuck you out on your ear. Well, I'll be. Here you are again. Those grubby kids are already driving me crazy. I don't need a mug hanging around watching me work. Clear off. I'll make you eat my sponge as a snack, mark my words.
I like KJ too, and I think he can still play well for at least a little while longer, but we've invested too much into the linebacker position. We need Jordan Brooks to be basically playing 100% of the snaps. Yeah, Amadi's good. I think Amadi's a pretty solid slot corner.
And where do you think you're going, eh? You going to walk over me to get in here? Some people have work to do.
Fuck you. Well, Quentin's going to be really cheap, so you may as well bring him back after the season he had. He's going to be super cheap, and he has upside. Trey is on a rookie deal still, so you may as well.
Well, I'll be. Here you are again. Those grubby kids are already driving me crazy. I don't need a mug hanging around watching me work. Clear off. I'll make you eat my sponge as a snack, mark my words.
Well, if it's not my buddy Eloin, how is business going, Snoop?
Does the name Eatons mean anything to you? A woman and man, brother and sister, Americans?
Eaton. Eaton. Let me think. No, I have nothing under that name. Are they dangerous?
Do you know the job, Emil? I'm paid to investigate, with the utmost discretion. A theft with no violence. Good thing, because I don't even have a gun. Nothing for you to be concerned about.
A client with plenty of dough. We're working for the rich now, are we? If I hear anything, I will not forget you. We will go 50-50 as usual.
So, Mikel, how's it going? Tell me, the police would not have anything on a certain Grégoire de Alpin, would they?
The Alpin is one of the biggest sharks around. A filthy rich banker, an old, slightly eccentric Parisian. Have you gotten on his bad side?
Don't you worry. The Alpine's not on my back. He's in my back pocket. Has he reported a theft or anything of the sort in the past few days?
Yeah, Apex, there's some decisions to make there, but I don't dislike most of those players.
You are dreaming if you think the Alpin would come to me for a simple burglary case. He is tied with the big boss. If anything ever happened to him, it would stay between him, the chief of police, and the crook, who would probably stand a good chance of ending up in the Seine, keeping the fishies company.
It's almost a privilege to investigate for him. Strange that De Alpin did not make use of his contacts to sort out his little problems.
Edouin, I will keep in touch. We are pals after all, huh? Give my regards to your mother.
Yeah, Lewis was a rookie. He played great for a rookie.
Goodbye, Emil. See you later.
I don't really have anything bad to say about him.
Let honest folk work. Not so fast, buddy. If you're after the inspector, you have to see me first.
Lewis had a very nice rookie season. Yeah, Shell was good until the playoff game for the most part.
No answer. No one's going to annoy him with a lock like that on his door. No answer. No one's going to annoy him with a lock like that on his door.
Yeah, I have no idea what to make of Posick right now. He was playing great, then he got a concussion, and he never really bounced back from it. So I don't know what to think of Posick right now. That's the one I'm really confused on.
Well, I'll be. Here you are again. Those grubby kids are already driving me crazy. I don't need a mug hanging around watching me work. Clear off. I'll make you eat my sponge as a snack, mark my words.
If we spend our second round pick on another linebacker, Apex, I'm becoming a Bills
Where do you
fan.
think you're going, eh? You going to walk over me to get in here? Some people have work to do.
My mom's place. She's gone out again and locked the door behind her.
Hello, what number can I dial for you?
Okay, Apex. That's cool.
A telephone lady. That's what I call service. I'd like Marais, 8211, Mr. Grégoire de Alpin, please.
Right away, sir.
Joe Arpaio.
If there's no answer, sir, call back later.
Okay. I thought it would be something like that, but I couldn't figure it out.
Little rascals, wait till I catch you. Hey, not my flowers, my beautiful flowers. Wait, they're going to see what I'm made of.
Yeah. Oh dear, what a mess. Mrs. Evelyn, you've got some cleaning to do.
Yeah, JS, I could see a lot of different things happening. I mean, we've done pretty well with our second and third round picks, so I'm not going to hate if we acquire more of those. Damian Lewis was a rock solid third round pick for us this year. You know, Metcalf was a late second rounder. Those guys, they can surprise the hell out of you. Well, you never know. JS, there are a couple players, like maybe you could get a late pick for David Moore, but not enough to justify it, I don't think.
And the time he dressed up as an angel, and he did not have a string on his bow. Berenice.
Oh, sorry. Jacques Eloin. Perhaps you could help me.
Why not? Would you like a drink?
If we trade Jaron, our interior
Come
defense
on,
is
don't
going to be
silly. I'm a
really,
modern
really
girl.
weak.
Come, have a seat. You've never been here. I would remember your face. I'm curious to know what brings you here.
Today must be my lucky day. In my job, I usually deal with punks, not cute dolls like you. I'm a detective. You happen to know a certain Paul Eaton?
The American? Paul Eaton? Yes, I know him. He's been filling our heads with his stories for the past month. He and the owner are mates.
Very nice. Pretty name. Your knight in shining armor left you alone in such a place. That's hardly wise.
I'm old enough to look after myself, but thanks for the thought.
Interesting story about Eaton. Is he on to something big? Did he give you any details? Mind you, with guys like him, you never know what to believe.
I'm fond of you, Snoop. You know how to go about things. I'm going to help you. Paul Eaton was in Paris for a contract. A scam that would make him rich. His wife was his accomplice. Then he got the jitters. He is hiding now. Hillel, the owner, definitely knows more. You'll have to see him about that. Only thing is, he's not too fond of private snoops.
I don't know, JS. Freddie Swain made a couple plays last year, but I don't see any reason to believe he's better than David Moore yet.
Charming. Very nice. I can feel that, like me, you're dying to know where Paul Eaton and his wife are.
Yeah, Mask, I mean, John Ursu is not that good, so it is what it is.
The owner, Hillel, knows a thing or two. Paul only spoke English, and he never mentioned any names.
Too much.
He could not have known much. It's not because you drink like a fish that you know more. It was his other half who pulled the strings.
Berenice, do you believe this bank heist story? Eaton must surely have been planning something. He could not have just given up like a complete idiot. Must be a diversion. It smacks of a wild goose chase.
Charming and smart, that PI. Only he has it wrong. It was not the banker's money the Eatons were after. It was a treasure he had hidden in his place. The woman took care of seducing him. Paul was there to pick the fruit when it was ripe. He was completely manipulated, that poor Paul.
Well, that's a shame. I was really hoping to find him there. To be honest, I went to his place before coming to the Alambic and, like magic, they disappeared. So, I thought he might be able to help me.
We do not really know what Eaton is doing in Paris. In the beginning, he said he was with his sister, a student. After a few binges, his sister had become his wife, and they were both onto the scam of the century.
What about Paul? Does he come here often? You know, if he starts bugging you, it would give me more reasons to nail him.
You know, Jacques, that Eaton smells like trouble. One day, he turns up from God knows where with his little British accent. After a few drink sessions with Hillel, the owner, he loses his accent. After that, he shows up here practically every day, more American than ever. Then wham! No more news.
The owner, Hillel, is also your friend. Would you be kind enough to introduce us?
The owner's not here. He's just driven off. Actually, I think he had a rendezvous with Eaton.
Damn it, this is too much. I'm always one step behind. This time, I'll catch them before they slip away again.
It is simple, Jacques.
The owner went dashing off. He mentioned a restaurant, getting back late. How would I know?
Ah, restaurant. How fitting. I was planning on inviting you. But a restaurant in Paris, it's like looking for a needle in the haystack. Any idea which one?
And why would I know? Eaton talked about going out to a chic restaurant with his wife, but he did not even know which one. It was Hillel who scribbled down the address before leaving.
That's all you know, is it? In any case, someone as charming as you is always beyond suspicion.
Ciao, Snoop. Good luck. You again? It seems like you enjoy hanging around here. At your service now that we're acquainted.
That's all you know, is it? In any case, someone as charming as you is always beyond suspicion.
Ciao, Snoop. Good luck.
Hello, what number can I dial for you?
A telephone lady. Ah, that's what I call service. I'd like Marais, 8211, Mr. Grégoire de Albin, please.
Right away, sir. If there's no answer, sir, call back later.
Okay, I didn't get everything. Yeah, Jojo, I don't think that means anything. How could he, even if he thought he was going to leave, how could he possibly know that he would be going to the Dolphins specifically? Like, unless the Dolphins have been doing some serious tampering, there's no way.
You were not announced, sir. I wasn't.
Hello, introverted.
How can I help you?
Hello, Doctor. Jacques Eloin, private detective. Sorry, I am out of business cards. You'll have to take my word for it. That way we'll both be in the same boat.
A private eye. I am sure you are well aware I am not at liberty to discuss one of my patients. Doctor-patient confidentiality.
Actually, I'm not interested in your patients, Doctor. On the other hand, you could be of great assistance.
Do you want a consultation, Mr. Elouin?
I found your business card at the home of someone who's not so innocent.
I have no control over who has one of my calling cards, Mr. Elouin. The proof? You yourself have one. And yet, I never gave it to you.
We're not just talking about reputations, Doctor. She stole from my client.
I know the nature of the misdeed committed by the Eatons, Mr. Elouin. It was I who introduced Gracie Eaton to your client.
You do not happen to have a patient by the name of Gracie Eaton, Dr. Kaufner?
Gracie Eaton? Of course, Mr. Elouin. What do you want to know about Gracie Eaton?
Gracie Eaton is a little crazy, isn't she? You do treat the mentally ill, don't you?
Not all of my patients are ready for a straitjacket, Mr. Elouin. On the contrary, I care for all those with tormented souls. It's called therapy. One could classify Miss Eaton in this category.
Gracie Eaton has a brother, Paul Eaton, doesn't she? What do you know about him?
Paul Eaton. I suspect he engineered the whole thing. He's the one who brought Gracie to my office when she had her first attack. Thereafter, he remained in the background.
You know why I've been hired, and I won't hide the fact that I do not have any hard facts on the theft. Is there anything you can tell me?
You know enough to complete your investigation, Mr. Elouin. Listen, old chap. If you want to know where the Eatons are hiding, you have come to the wrong place. Yes, I introduced Gracie Eaton to the companions. Yes, she knew the Alpin. But as to how intimate they were, that is their business. All I can tell you is that if I knew where she and her brother were, you would not be here. So, do the job you are being paid to do, Mr. Elouin. Find the thieves, and let us get on with the rest. We each have our own role, do we not? You do not seem to understand, Mr. Elouin. Your presence here is not welcome. I demand you leave my office.
I know, Asher, it's not good. That's why I don't have a good feeling about next year.
Good evening, sir. Are you expected?
Something like that, Asher.
My name is Eidan. I've come to see the master of the house.
I'll be right back.
Sorry, sir. My master cannot see you.
But tell me, old chap, Your name would not be Dumoulin, would it?
I do not believe I know you. You are?
We've never met. GDA simply recommended Mr. Dumoulin's excellent hospitality. He asked me to wait for him here.
SBGDA is absent, and he did not inform me of your visit to the BSORC, sir. I am terribly sorry, but you must make an appointment with him.
I need an appointment with GDA. Can you tell me if Grace Eaton also needed an appointment to enter your lodge?
Mademoiselle was introduced by one of our most eminent members. And what is more, the SBGDA never leaves her side.
But you and I have some mutual friends, Dumoulin. The Eatons, for example.
I kind of did that a couple times, Asher. I've kind of done a couple of those already, Asher.
You do remember them, I hope.
Miss Eaton, the medium. Of course, I remember her. But I do not remember having ever met you before.
I did one of those during the National Championship game. I did it right after the Seahawks game. I've already kind of done that, Asher.
Mr. Dumoulin, I respect your position and the necessity of discretion. However, Mr. D'Alpin and Gracie Eaton saw each other more often than they let on. They even had a favorite restaurant they went to. Can you give me the name?
It would be preferable if you asked Mr. D'Alpin that in person, when he is available.
Mr. Dumoulin, time's of the essence. The integrity of your brotherhood is at stake.
Good point, Asher. There's a lot of validity to that.
Find the Eatons before there's a scandal.
It is a famous restaurant, chez Alexandre, in the 8th district. Is there a menace looming? I'm sorry, sir. Even if I really wanted to, I am not allowed to divulge any information.
No, Mass. There's no way he stays in Pittsburgh.
You are persistent. I have told you repeatedly that you were not welcome.
Yeah, David, I hope Carol realizes what a frickin' diamond he found in DK Metcalf and how bending things a little bit to make him happy is something that you do want to do.
Hillel is implicated in this affair? But how?
Who knows? He's a fence, is he not?
I brought you a little snack.
Thank you. I'll just put it there. We'll help ourselves. Okay, where was I? Oh, yes, the restaurant.
Good evening, sir. Welcome to Chez Alexandre. Do you have a reservation?
I'm here to see some friends. 2 Americans, a couple. The Eatons. I hope I haven't missed them.
I do not see any reservation under that name. Maybe they have reserved a table in another establishment.
Oh, come on, try a little. Another guy may have joined them. A certain Hillel.
You should have said so. Of course I remember them. They had quite a scene during the meal, arguing no stop. In the end, a man turned up, and they all left in a car. But you're mistaken about the name. It was White, not Eaton. Of that, I'm sure.
Well, if that's all you have, the Whites will have to do. Do you know where I can find them? I hope they're not too far away. This is becoming quite urgent.
Are you sure these are the Americans you're looking for? You know, Paris is crawling with Americans. If it's of any help to you, I remember this particular couple put their bill onto an account at the Hotel Orphée in the 8th district. An establishment undoubtedly all too respectable for them. I seem to remember that the lady has already been here with Mr. D'Alpin. Sometimes appearances can be misleading, you know, like the gentleman who joined them. well dressed, a beautiful car, very, very high class. But he could have been a hoodlum too, for all I know.
No, introverted.
It's hard
That's
to know who you
stupid.
can
That's like breaking a controller. It's like breaking a PS5 controller because you died or something in a game. There's no way we pick up Penny's option. If we pick up Penny's option... My God. Don't even think about
What can
it.
I get you, son?
A bottle, please.
That will be 5 francs, sir.
All right. Thanks, and good day.
You're welcome, sir.
Good evening, sir. Welcome to the Hotel Orphée. How may I help you?
White. I've come to see the Whites. Which room might I find them in?
We do not give out such information, sir. Not without the prior agreement of our clients.
Come on. It's not as if I'm asking for the moon. I just want to know if the Whites are guests at your hotel.
I'm sorry, sir. I will not answer any questions regarding the Orphée's guests.
I had you going there for a minute. The Whites really are guests at your hotel.
I doubt it, introverted.
I never. I strongly advise you to leave this establishment before I call the authorities.
Hey, and while we're at it,
I don't know,
can you
Asher.
get their room number as well?
That is enough. I refuse to talk to you any further.
You're not the first guard dog I have encountered, but you're certainly the toughest. I'll let you think about it.
Yeah, introverted. What a little bitch. And Tomlin needs to get that team in
It is
order.
better that way, sir.
Okay, what do I do now? Now what?
If you want any leads about the Whites, wait for me at the Nazi. I will give you some.
This case is really beginning to get on my nerves.
Why would I do that, Lester?
You again. I was under the impression I had shown you the door. Excuse me, sir. May I help you?
Yeah, sure. What the hell is that? Oh. Oh.
What can I get you, son?
Everything's fine. Thanks anyway.
If we get great, what's the point? He didn't do anything. Does he just like having him around because he likes him as a human being or
Sit
something?
down.
What do you want with the Whites?
You look like someone who might be able to slip me some info about the Whites.
We will see. How much will you pay?
Not worry, it's my client who pays.
Ah, someone who gets things quickly. We're going to get along just fine. Now what do you want to know?
The White. Do you know who I'm talking about? Well, there are a couple.
Okay, Lester. That makes sense.
What's Mrs. White like? Is she hot?
Yes. A tall guy and a beautiful dame, both of them Americans. They're definitely a couple. Slept in the same bed, bathed in the same tub.
How long have they been at the hotel?
They've only been in the hotel for 3 days. Since they never leave their room, it does not take much to figure out what they are up to in there. No, they have never set foot here before.
Have the Whites had any visitors since their arrival?
Solitary types. If you ask me, they are not tourists. They hardly ever came out of their hole. They put everything on the hotel bill. Meals, clothes, alcohol. The room has been booked for a good month. The man went out a couple of times at night.
Never a dull moment, those Whites. Always leading the good life. That being said, I do not envy them. Cash can go to your head sometimes.
You can tell right away the Whites are not very classy people. No manners. They think they can get away with murder.
Will you give me their room number? I'm gonna pay them a little visit.
Room 507, but you are out of luck. They are not there.
Bills.
Must have kissed and made up.
I think the Bills are going to win.
Dyed her hair red. Look, I've got other things to do, you know. It's not like your money is going to a life of leisure. You ought to hire a private eye.
No, I don't want Juju Mask. He's not that good, and he's a dickhead.
Mr. Delpa, birds have returned. Even so, I would like to take a quick look. Room 507. Just a quick look.
It seems like everybody on the Steeler is just it's kind of the Wild West over there.
The most amazing thing in my life. I do not know if it was the smoke that blurred my vision, but one thing is for sure. That creature was not trying to keep them warm. And the damn creature saw me. I have fought in the war, you know, but I've never seen the likes of that. And its eyes stared at me. I ran. Yes, I fled like a little kid. There must have been something in the air because I fainted right after that. I came around later, near the Alambic. That's where you saw me. Mom, is that you?
Ah, no. Jacques Alouin, I'm arresting you for the double murder of the Whites.
Believe me, I'm not the culprit. Speak to my mother. She'll give you the proof.
Well, thank you for your help. What?
I would love to trade Hollister, but who would give up anything for that bum?
Straight to the culprit.
No. Something is off. I've been tricked like a sucker. But by who?
Alright, guys. I think that's going to do it for me tonight. There's not a ton left in this game, I don't think. So next time we play it, we have a pretty good chance to finish. But I got a couple things I got to do, and then I'm going to go to bed. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Probably back on EU4. We will see. Either way, I will see you guys when it's time. Peace out. Go Hawks. I'm going to let the stream go for a second because of the stream lag. So I'm going to let the stream run for a minute, and then I'm going to get out of here.